get it. Who get it? 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 Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my blood, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having it, and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off the now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having it, and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off the now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. I missed the price.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a rivalry matchup in the NFC South. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Danny Gray to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Irving on second. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Moves later downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's good to Godwin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What's up?
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 30! Regular, regular! 20! Kings! Done!
Here's Baker to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
180! Done!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's got it in the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. No hesitations to start this one out, Rob. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That's a 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
3rd and just 2 to go. Staying with Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 from the 41. Play action. Here's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Penix now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180!
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. On the screen, this is White. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down a 3rd and 3.
Hey, we're 33. Up. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
20.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st and 10, around Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down. From the shotgun, Penix rolling left, buying some time. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On the give, this is Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
180. What's up?
Baker now. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Point it right. Good. 180. Good.
Throwing, Baker. He has the first over the middle. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down.
Run. 180. Done.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fielded at the 11. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On first down, here's Penix. He'll be in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Penix. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
First and 10, here's Mayfield. Connecting on a slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield now from the gun. It's Ibuka on the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Point it right, check. 180! Real. Watch out!
Here's Baker. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
180! Run. Snap!
Throwing again is Baker. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Point it right. 180! Regular. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw again. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the air with Penix. Gets him on the in route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 16 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, here's Penix. Catch made. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Robinson up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to run here with Robinson. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Real. Good. 180. Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pavement.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Penix makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
19, Tiger, cut 19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connects with him down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 21, Falcons 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Penix. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running left is Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Throwing now out of the shotgun. We look underneath here. Robinson. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11 pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Penix working from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They put Mooney in motion right. First and 10, or under Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up second and goal from the 4.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons needing 4 points. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Penix. On the move, headed right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and that forces them to fourth and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with nods.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, they're going to run with Irving. He's out in the clear. hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Good. 180. Start.
First and 10, it's a gift to White. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
180. What's that?
Once again, Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Good. What's that?
He's keeping it, he's going for it. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Good.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Good.
It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers who take a knee. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.